Hello, concussion recovery community. Hot button question. Just wanted to get on and create a little video for you to answer the question, what's better, omega-3 from fish oil or from krill oil? And I'm even going to throw in there, how does plant-based oils line up? Okay, so when you go to the health food store shelf, you'll probably see 25 different omega-3 products. Now, of course, the majority are going to be sourced from fish oil, which is the main source of EPA and DHA. That's the main therapeutic components that are found in omega-3 oils. And EPA, again, as a review, is helpful for lowering inflammation. And DHA is more the structural component. They both lower inflammation. They both have neuroplastic properties. They both have cardiovascular benefits and blood flow benefits, but it seems to be really that the magic number, as we talk about in the Concussion Fix course, it's about 2,000 milligrams of DHA. That is the more brain-specific components. Now, when it comes to krill oil, it also contains EPA and DHA. However, in doses that are most often much, much lower than some of the high-dose DHA formulations. So right away, you're up against a dosing issue. So you're gonna have to take a whole lot more to get up to the 2,000 milligrams of DHA that we talk about as the therapeutic target in the course. Plant-based oils, on the other hand, are not sourced from any crustacean or any fish. They are sourced from algae primarily. And generally, this type of algae has a really rich yield of DHA, again, that brain component, which is good, and a much lower yield of EPA. So you're going to notice most plant-based oils will have a much higher DHA ratio, which in the case of brain recovery and concussion recovery situations actually is beneficial and fine. And the absorbability seems to be equal in terms of the plant-based oils and the fish oils. One of the pros of the krill oil is that there is some evidence showing that the form of omega-3 is in the phospholipid form, which is supposedly better absorbed. I think from a clinical perspective, I have not seen a huge difference, but I've really primarily stuck to the more evidence-based high omega-3s from fish oil. You're obviously looking for really clean sources of the omega-3s, and we detail that in the Concussion Fix course. And one final benefit I'll add in the krill oil category is that it does contain a natural substance that gives it its reddish color called astaxanthin, which is a very powerful and potent antioxidant. And it's naturally found in the crustaceans themselves, in the krill. Now, the amounts are so tiny that you're, I think, below subtherapeutic amounts. You can supplement with astaxanthin by itself, and there's a whole host of benefits associated with that, but it's at much, much higher doses. So I think that if you're really looking for the most cost-effective form, you're really in the fish-based omega-3 category. I think the plant-based option is if you are vegetarian or vegan, that would be really a really good option for you. And then if you're really looking to kind of get that enhanced bioavailability or that added astaxanthin, that's where you can add in the krill oil. But I think you're going to really have to go with a high dose or even supplement with extra omega-3 oils, specifically the DHA, to get up to the therapeutic levels. Hope that was helpful.